Is starting a cargo van business worth it? Here's what I have to say about that. It all depends on your situation. It all depends on what you want. It all depends on how much you want to be on the road or be hustling, or do you want to be local, or how much insurance is in the area you're in. Are you buying or leasing a van? That's why, like, okay, people who post videos about just, yeah, it's so fun and check out what I'm doing. I'm going to Los Angeles and oh yeah, I'm going here. Oh my God, bro. That's good. Motivation is key. As if you guys watched me, my whole channel is really about motivation, but let's keep it real, brass tacks. It depends on your location. It depends on the insurance. It depends on how much everything is, the expenses in your area. When I'm talking insurance and all that, it depends on how good the freight is. You have to look into, is this a good freight area? How much they pay per cents per mile. And dude, that's the thing. On YouTube, I can talk to people all the time, and on Facebook, and there's those Facebook groups. But a lot of that can be misinformation. That's why, a lot of people who talk to me, because I keep it real, I'll tell someone if it won't work for them, in my opinion, unless, here's the thing. That's why I say, is it worth it? To me, it was. I'm in Minnesota. It was great. It was a great area, but I'm right by Minneapolis. That's what I'm saying. It all depends on your situation, but it will not be a good situation in certain cases. And I'll tell people, they'll be like, oh man, I really wanted to start a business. I said, well, if you ever relocate, then it'd be a smart idea. And people have relocated. And then they're like, that's what I'm saying. Is it worth it? It depends on your situation. Me, with 4 kids and one on the way, it was worth it until then, because my wife being pregnant, I was not going to be on the road. That's just it. I was like, no, take a break. And now, I'm a manager at the place I used to work. So, and made $8,500 on the van selling it. And that's why, I always say, don't be limited by your mind. Be open-minded, because because I've seen other people who just will not stop, and their wife is unhappy, their kids are unhappy, they're gone 2 weeks at a time. They don't know what to do because they can't just stop. They can't just lose their business. Dude, it's not losing your business. You can just sell real quick. But a lot of these people are in leases. Now, I'm not trying to get too off topic, but I'm saying, is it worth it? That's why, for me, it was worth it. We loved it. It was so fun. But then we're like, okay, right now she's pregnant, let's sell, do our own thing, and maybe we'll come back to it one day. But I always like putting out this content too, because a lot of people aren't going to even talk about, is it worth it for you? Because all they're going to say is, oh, here, give me money and I'll teach you everything, or whatever. No. Here's the thing. Is it worth it for you? It all depends. To me, I say this a lot because I'm going to keep it real. I think this is the best industry for a single dude who wants to travel the country, a retired, semi-retired guy who wants to just travel and just have fun, with no responsibilities, maybe with their dog, or a trucker. A trucker who wants to because I'm a trucker, but I only did over the road once I owned my business. But a trucker, man, who just wants to travel with no strings attached to a company who's going to make them stay out a month at a time, 2 months at a time. That's a dream, because they're gonna make that cake too, depending on the variables of where they're from or where they're located. But them staying out 2 weeks, they're gonna make paper, bro. And then they can go back home for a week, 2 weeks, whatever, and then go out 2 weeks, make that paper, go out. So those are the situations, to me, it's the most worth it. But it all depends on your situation. And it is fun listening to podcasts, driving around. So it is the money you can make is worth it. And local work in Minnesota, at least, was good too while I was doing that. But that's what I'm saying. It all depends on the situation. So is it worth it? You have to look at those variables, mainly your insurance. How much is it in your state? Obviously, your driving record, stuff like that. Is there good freight? Is there good local freight? Is there good long distance freight? Are you willing to, if you have to travel to a certain area, or if you're by an inner city, that's the best. Obviously, look into how the scene is in your inner city. You can usually on those Facebook groups, or to me, like from a lot of people have talked to me and told me, thousands of people about their situation where they're located. So I know a lot about these areas, and from traveling around the country, being in these areas, I know quite a bit on which areas are good. I'll just flat out tell you, I'm not gonna try to hit me up and I'll make you pay for my course. The fuck are you talking about? Like, I'll just tell you what I know. If you ever have any questions, I have videos on so much of this shit. So comment below if you need any advice on anything or you have any questions. I have so many videos on this topic, but that's what it is. Is it worth it? You got to really think about it, and you got to really decide for yourself if it's worth it, and all those factors. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Everyone have a blessed day. Top link in the description is that gas app, and oh yeah, keep hustling.
Color to my grave, hey. I work hard, I get paid. Blue collar all day. I don't get tired. Like Kevin Gates, sun up to sundown. I will always be this way. Redneck thuggin'. I was country made. Blue collars in my veins. Blue collar to my grave.